Well, here we are again, except this time we're in Osaka. And to begin with, you want to head down to Namba, which is where you'll find all the stores. I'm British Gaming, and I've been coming to Japan for about 10 years now, and if you've not seen my video on Akihabara in Tokyo, go to my YouTube video and check it out. Let's exit at Nipponbashi here at Namba Station, and we find the bright lights of Osaka, and the very first card shop is just outside. It's called Giraffe, and it's a very good card shop, I have to say. It's full of lots of accessories along with many cards. One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, lots of toys and various things. Of course, lots of Pokemon cards especially. They have plenty of accessories here if you need them, and they do have a lot of high-end graded cards as well, including Masaki cards, Korokoro Mew cards, and you can also see some Poncho Pikachus and Mario Pikachus here as well. Very nice cards indeed, some modern ones here too. I do love the older Neo Holo cards, they're really nice. And finally here we find a Greninja card I've been looking for.
Hello there.
That was an immediate purchase. Unfortunately, the downfall about Giraffe, I don't know. Is despite all their lovely cards and One Piece cards and these masterful Pikachus here, they only take cash, which is a bit of a pain. So I was just able to pick up the Greninja for now, but I was more than happy with that. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past I'm homebound. Looking around, there was definitely a few more shops than I was used to. They had these machines again, which I do not recommend if you saw the last video in Tokyo. It was a bit of a con, and I just really don't like them. Mystery packs, yeah, stay away. But always look up. One of my best tips from the last video was just look around for card shops. If you're in the right area, they can be anywhere. And looking up, sometimes you'll see advertisements for them on the 3rd floor, the 4th floor, or somewhere higher up in a building. And in this case, we hit Card Champion, which is a really nice shop. And again, we saw the Greninja, a lot more expensive than the one I just paid for, so I'm really happy with the price I got there. And it had a really diverse range of older and newer cards, including these mystery cubes, which I would never buy personally, but I'd imagine they make quite good gifts for people. They also had some One Piece manga cards again, which I do like, and maybe one day I'll pick up one of these, but not today. But they did have some lovely Magikarp art rares, which I had to get. I thought that was a pretty good price. I also got the art rare Pikachu and Mewtwo from Pokemon 151. I need some Big Magic. That's Big Magic. Let's go have a look in here. They had a small foreign section where they had the new Taipei Pikachu promo card, which I thought was really nice, and some of the English stuff and other languages here too. And in the main cabinet they had older stuff along with some of the newer stuff too. A really good diverse range of things here at Big Magic. There usually is, and I do like the store. I especially like the way they grade their cards, A and downwards, so you don't really have to check on everything. I picked up 2 gold Pikachus from VMAX Climax for a total of £35 for 2, which I thought was really good. I should also mention, most stores here are open from 12 till 8, and I was really pushing for time. I shouldn't have arrived as late as I did today to try and do this video, but a lot of shops were shutting around me, despite us hitting some of the big ones first of all. 11 till 8, 12 till 8, 1 till 9 some of the shops I managed to get into, but generally by 9 o'clock everything was shut. My favourite duo. Ba-dong! I was able to find the Suragaya store that was still open at the time, but this one had just primarily figurines. My toxic trait is thinking that I could do one of these Gundam things in about an hour. But I did pick up this little Gear 5 Luffy figure, very nice indeed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for absolutely no reason at all, here's a card shop playing Auld Lang Syne.
Happy New Year. It's so stupid.
After ringing in the new year with my Luffy figure, it was time to head out. Everything was shutting, and I had another little look around Suragaya here and saw some really nice CDs. I headed up to Full Comp, which was on the floor above, just to see if I could get anywhere with this last shop. But no, it was closed. I figured I'd just have to come back tomorrow. I took what I had got so far and cycled home. Yes, that's me on a bike. I got it with the Airbnb. It's pretty cool. I'm back. I told you I'd be back. What a lovely day to go card hunting. Except, yeah, it's raining today. We're back at Namba Station, and the first half of this is going to feel a little bit like deja vu. Except I found some 151. I had heard that there'd been a restock around Osaka and Tokyo, and I was very lucky to find in Giraffe my very first set of 10 packs. Limited to 10 per person. I was very happy to get that. Don't forget there's only 20 packs in the booster box for 151, so to find 10 packs per person is essentially half a box. Anyway, here's some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and just other stuff around the shop. Remember, Giraffe is cash only, which is a real pain because I was using my card for a lot of things. A lot of cards are quite expensive, but I'm very happy to pick up my first packs. Very rainy, and again I thought, hey, let's have a look at Card Champion, seeing as we're looking for 151 today. I I put down my umbrella and hope for the best. I thought I was in luck when I saw on the side 10 packs per person, but unfortunately in this case you needed a membership card to be able to make the purchase. However, I felt good about it. First 2 shops had stock, and then it was Big Magic's turn. I was after this Greninja promo anyway, which I'd left the day before. I didn't realise it was there, but my friend from Poke Guardian Zach did notice it was there in stock online and told me to go back, so I did. I left myself plenty of time today, so Card Labo was open, and they had a really good mix of some old cards along with some of the newer cards. Really nice to see some of the Team Aqua and Team Magma cards here, and they had a huge selection here. They had another Greninja, but this one was 10,000 yen. I'm really glad I got the other one that I found to begin with. And they made it evident that the yellow labels meant that it was damaged in comparison to the white labels. Something else to look out for. I picked up another Pikachu AR from 151. I think it's a really good price at the minute given the restock for 151. I went to the next shop here. I put my umbrella down, and this is really cringy, me asking for 151. Do you have the Pokemon 151? Pokemon?
No.
Sold out. Okay, arigato gozaimasu. Unsuccessful at moving on. When you're in this area of Namba, you'll notice a car park sort of in the middle of a square. The area you want to kind of follow is around the car park, looking up and down and on corners, and you'll see many card shops. This is pretty much the main route around Namba. Oh no. I nearly forgot my old trusty umbrella, and I definitely needed it today. It was a very, very wet day. I knew this one was mine because it had a wonky end on it. I'm talking about the umbrella. Taking a look over here now in what is a gacha and arcade shop, I was confident there would be no 151 here, but there was a very worn out sign that said 151 on the side. I should have known they were prizes to be won inside some of the machines. Did I hit the restock here? I don't think I did, and I didn't manage to win anything either. As you can see from this game here, you had to land the ball in a particular hole, and I failed miserably. Okay, no more of that. More card shops were on the horizon as I hunted down 151. As I said, looking around at street corners and looking up, you can usually find something that resembles, hey, this is a card shop, come have a look. And maybe you should. Now that's a cheap Greninja, 6980, thumbs up to that. See? They also had these things. They were in Ken Sugimori traditional style. I'm really not sure what they were. It seems some sort of cutout or maybe model kit, I'm not too sure. Anyway, 6980 later, another Greninja was in my bag. Onwards and downwards as it seemed. Is this my umbrella? I'll let you guys decide. Not sure. I wonder which part of the Nook they used to make this. This shop was open today, and whilst it was more of a figurine shop, they did have some of the older card-ass stuff, a lot of which does have some really unique and cool artwork. They also have some beautiful older cards such as the Hollow Mew here and some other really old cards too, but it was time to check on Yellow Submarine for 151. After a good start, we hadn't seen any for a little while, so I was really happy to see that yes, I did get 10 more packs in Yellow Submarine, 10 per person again. You'll also find plenty of Pokemon card related crane games or arcade games around this part of Namba, or Den Town as it's also called. This next store here, they had packs but it was for 500 yen a pack, which is a lot more than they should be selling it for. The retail price for this is 290 and you could get it in certain places. Anyway, here's a little look around Super Potato, a shop in Den Town, which doesn't have trading cards but it does focus on retro video games, merchandise and things like that. It's a really cool shop to visit and I definitely recommend it. As you make your way around, you'll find some retro games consoles, including this 8-bit compact, old games all packaged up, a giant Game Boy. You can't actually play it, unfortunately. Real Game Boys, if you do want to pick up something. I can't believe how expensive some of these things are nowadays. On top of that, there's a lot of second-hand games consoles you could pick up. Here's some GameCubes here, along with N64 and SNESes. They had lots of TVs showing off old video games. His Mother 2, I believe that was. And they even had a real-life working Virtual Boy, which is very, very old, way before my time, but it's really cool to see. Again, old packaged up games, including Zelda, Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Of course, all the Pokemon games too, if you want to pick up an old copy from one of the first or second generations here. Umbrella's still with me, and on to the next shop. This one you have to head down for, but it's actually a really good shop. They have a really good variety of cards, and I did pick up the Misty's Tears here, a banned card, and also the banned Sabrina card. Banned because of the artwork, Sabrina looks like she's giving you the middle finger, to be honest. And coming towards the end of the journey now in Osaka, where we hit Dragon Star, one of my favourite shops. I've always had good luck in Dragon Star. It has been here for many, many years, one of the oldest shops in Den Town, and they had some lovely cards here, including more modern stuff, and some older stuff too. The E-Series cards are beautiful. Anyway, just after Dragon Star, we're into our last shop here. It's Animate, and you have to go up to the 3rd floor, and you find some lovely cards. They had some Gold Stars, Shining Noctowl here, Some really cool cards I'd never seen before, such as the Rocket Ball. I thought it was really nice. But more shining cards like Raichu and Tyranitar, absolutely incredible. Kabutops there. And my favourite type of cards, Masaki Alakazam there. Fantastic, really fantastic selection here in Animate. It's also worth noting that this medal here with the white label sort of indicates the ones with the yellow label are damaged, which is a bit of a pain, but it's to be expected with all the cards, especially at the minute. Pokemon cards are very popular. It's really hard to find good condition cards sometimes. So that's pretty much it for my trip around Osaka, and here are my final thoughts. Osaka is good, if not even better than Tokyo for trading cards. The area Namba or Denden Town is a lot more localized and easier to get around, with the general area being much quieter than its Akihabara counterpart. In Tokyo, I found a lot of the card shops were capitalizing on their Akiba status, and the cards had an increase in price to reflect that. And not to mention that in Tokyo I didn't find a single Greninja card, along with a lot of other high-end cards like I did in Osaka. It seems Osaka has better stock and better prices, and therefore I would almost definitely pick Osaka over Tokyo for card shopping in future. Just make sure you hit the main stores like Duraful, Big Magic and Dragon Star. Not to mention that Osaka has its own beautiful sights to see, and it's in close proximity to other cities like Kyoto, Japan's former capital, which is a very traditional city, very beautiful, and Nara too, where you'll find deer roaming everywhere. I didn't want to just troll around more card shops looking at the same sort of thing with you guys, so I will finish by saying I accumulated 60 packs of 151. That equates to 3 booster boxes. Remember, 20 per box, so that's 3 booster boxes here. Like and subscribe, as this will be the next video you'll see as soon as I get home, which might come a bit sooner than you think.